Hey, today I'm going to be talking about reputation and how much people put an emphasis on it. The reason that this was brought to my mind, um, in my British literature class, we're going to this old tale called called Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. And in this tale, Sir Gawain basically is part of King Arthur's court, and so the Green Knight comes in and he's like, "Hey, like I challenge whoever wants to accept this challenge, whoever's most honorable, to basically cut off his head." The Green Knight's head, and then in a year, that person go out and find the Green Knight, and then the Green Knight returns the favor by chopping them. And so, Sir Gawain, he wants to be honorable and stuff, so he steps up to the challenge. And then a year later, Sir Gawain, and it's make believe, so the knight like walks out with his head in his hand. It's really weird. Anyway, Sir Gawain goes out and finds him a year later, and but on the way to find the Green Knight, he stops by this lord's place. Like he was like a lord he owned like this castle thing, and so he's staying with him. And during the night, like this lord's wife would come and just like try to seduce Sir Gawain, but he was having none of it because he was like, no, like my reputation, my honor is more important, and even if it's probable that someone's not going to find out, like I'm not going to take that risk, and I'm not gonna risk it because my reputation means that much. And so, anyways, keeps going on and on. And so, come to find out, like he leaves from the castle to find the Green Knight. Come to find out, that guy that he was staying with was the Green Knight. He was just in a disguise. And so, the Green Knight was like, "Hey, I saw, I've heard from my wife, like it was a trick. I saw that you stayed strong, and you're like, and even when she tried to seduce you, you said no." And so, anyways, he was prayed, and Sir Gawain's reputation was built up because of his moral decision. And so I see just kind of this moral decision basing reputation in the story. And so just bringing that into modern culture, Barry Bonds, Major League Baseball player, hits all these home runs, has the record for it. Everybody loves it, has this crazy reputation. And then people find out, like in the secret, like in the place where nobody knew until it came to the light, he had been taking steroids, and that's how like he was so good. That's how he had built up his reputation. And I just see that so much in modern culture. It's like it is based on reputation. Like if you have the most money, if you have the highest paying job, all this stuff, if people know you, you're worth something. And so people will literally do anything to get this high sense of reputation. And so just you see this in the business world, you see this in any type of profession, and but I think like what happens, and we've seen just so many examples of this, is that people like break their moral values. They do things that are unethical to get to the top, and it just, I mean, it happens so much, whether it's a company, that completely screws all its employees, because the few people that are in charge of the company take all the money. Just there's just like reputations are so important, and there's such a pressure to get one that people will do like anything to increase their reputation in modern culture. And it's sad, but like the contrast that I see is that like Sir Gawain, he, even though it was in the dark and like really nobody, he thought nobody was gonna find out, he was like, no, like I have to respect my reputation. I have to do whatever it takes to keep my moral values. And so but then when that was brought out in the light, he was praised and his reputation was increased. And but in direct contrast, Barry Bonds did the steroids thing when nobody was looking, and when it came out in the open, his reputation was shattered forever, never can come back. And so like I just see a direct just link from this to Christianity, and God calls us to, in the quiet place with Him, to go after Him, and like to pursue God's heart, and that He will translate that into not really the place that everyone else sees, because really it's still between you and God, but just like God's saying that, at the end times, every single prayer that you put in, every work that you did, every time you went after God, like that matters, and that he sees that, and that's building just like your reputation. That's building that's just drawing you closer to God. And so I just like just when the end times and how we are going to be, you know, called into heaven, he's going to give us crowns based on the things that we did to further his kingdom. Like, and I don't know, I just kind of see that as a Christian reputation, and that like the things done in the quiet place when they come out are just going to build, like are only going to build up our reputation, because obviously if we're furthering a kingdom, like we are sticking to our moral values, we are sticking to Christ's values. And so yeah, just that's just been something that I've been thinking about the last day. And so yeah, anyways, hope you have a good day, and yeah, I hope you have a good spring break. Good luck studying for your tests and all that. So see ya.